from the slippery slopes. A very brain-balancing tilt that just needed a little more, and the car would have flipped over. Everything shows the hardship and danger of transporting wood in remote areas. Let's follow these brain-teasing moments. In this frame, you are witnessing an extremely heart-stopping moment. The truck loaded with heavy logs is turning a curve through a downward slope. The road surface is all loose and slippery red dirt. Oh no, the car was overturned. The rear wheels were almost off the ground, the chassis straining to support a ton of wood behind it. This situation is no longer a matter of simple driving technique, but a battle of wits between man and nature. Just a slight loss of control, steering wheel swerve, wheel slippage, or ground slide can lead to a rollover, serious damage, or even death. The heavily loaded truck was using a winch to get off the slippery slope of mud and rocks. Just looking at the tilt of the truck was enough to make your heart pound. One front wheel was completely off the ground, while the back wheel was perilously hanging on the edge of the road. It's no longer about driving, but a balancing act between survival and overturning the car. In the middle of the jungle, there's no rescue vehicle, no paved road-only experience, courage, and a fragile cable holding the cargo and the driver's life together. The heavily laden trucks followed one after another, struggling to move forward on the slippery red dirt road. Each turn of the wheel caused mud to be kicked up, sinking deep, sliding sideways, struggling to find a way out. Ahead was a long, challenging slope. Behind was the pressure of the waiting convoy. It was like a battle between man, machine, and nature. No one would give in. On the slippery red dirt road after the rain, the wheels spun desperately, plowing through the mud but unable to move forward. Although the driver tried to control the car, every movement only made the car sink deeper. There was a long way to go, but just getting out of this mud pit was enough to make the group scratch their heads. Two men stood nearby, covered in mud, trying to figure out a rescue plan, whether to use a rope, wedge, rocks, or simply wait for the ground to dry. In the middle of the deep wet forest, the log cart was in a most awkward situation. The wheels were almost completely swallowed by a sea of thick mud. The ground was so soft that every step would sink in, let alone the tons of wood behind it. The man was trying to attach a tow rope, groping through the cold mud, trying to find a way to get the car out of the deadly quagmire. In the cockpit, the driver sat still, waiting for the signal, what must have been a breathtaking moment for the whole team. Witnessed it. Amidst the forest road full of large rocks, deep ditches and rough ground, the homemade vehicle loaded with wood still stubbornly moved forward. The front wheel was tilted, the chassis was bent as if it was about to break in half, but the driver still had a steady hand on the wheel, gripping the road bit by bit. With roads like this, skills alone are not enough. You also need experience, daring, and a spirit of never giving up. And so, after many hardships, the car has overcome the challenge. The rocky road, steep slopes and heavy loads of wood could not stop the will and resilience of the workers. This is not just a car trip, but a story of perseverance in the deep forest. These images are living proof of the arduous but admirable work. If you are impressed with the driving skills, courage and never give up spirit, don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel to follow more tense journeys like this.